In today's video, I will be teaching you how to do tonal gradation. Tonal gradation. In the last video, I taught you how to do tonal scale. There's a difference between the two. In tonal scale, you have demarcations or sections where each tone is going to be, but in tonal gradation, you're going to shade the space from the lightest to the darkest tone. Not only that, I'll use the same number of techniques that I used the other time, talking about the blending, the cross-hatching, and the hatching technique to demonstrate tonal gradation today. The materials we'll be using as usual will be ruler, sharpener, eraser, and pencil. I'll be using the overhand grip on my pencil. I'll be moving from the lightest to the darkest tone. And for this, I will still be using the layering technique, where I'll put the first layer across the space. Try to make it as even as possible. And feel free to use your eraser if you are not achieving what you want to achieve. Most times, a lot of people will prefer to go from darkest to lightest, but I want to go from lightest to darkest. If you are not comfortable with going from the lightest to the darkest, then you can go from the darkest to the lightest. And I can actually decide to rub this off to have the highlight. What some people will do is just leave the paper as it is in that part. They leave it as white as it is. Okay, that is my blending technique. So the next technique I will show you is the hatching technique. Still working on tonal gradation. This time around, I'm using the tripod grip on the pencil. That is the hatching technique. Now I want to do the cross hatching technique. When you do the cross hatching technique, you need to first of all do the hatching technique. In other words, you do the lines in one direction first, and then you do lines in the opposite direction to the first one you did. So I'll go this way now. So this is it from the darkest tone to the lightest tone, or from the lightest tone to the darkest tone. You can still go lighter and you can actually still go darker. This is tonal gradation.